across my eyes. Does that hurt? No, that's good. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? I've got a Fender Player Stratocaster here. This is an HSS in shell pink. And looking at the playback screen, I'm realizing that I'm shell pink. I didn't know that. Now I know. Although these screens on these Sony cameras don't necessarily reflect the best image. But look at that. That's pretty cool. Tortoise shell with shell pink. As far as I can tell, this is a special run. I bought this one at Long & McQuaid in Canada online. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else. I'll put the model number in the description, and then you can go check out the affiliate links if you want to get a Player Series guitar like this. Maybe you can get this one. I don't even know if you can get it anymore. And I chose shell pink because shell pink. That's why. But specifically, I needed an HSS Stratocaster for another project, another series of videos I'm working on for something else unrelated. And needed is actually the word. It wasn't a want, it was a need. So this one came up. I saw this one, I was like, that's pretty cool. I think I'll check one out. Never checked out a shell pink guitar, and now's the time. Now's the time. Let's hear it and talk about the specs. Let's talk about hearing it and spec it. Got a nice alder body. I bought this one online, sight unseen, so I didn't know. Long & McQuaid doesn't show the weights of the guitar. I didn't know what I was going to get. And it came in the box, factory sealed, so pretty much, I got what you'd get if you bought directly from Fender. So let's talk about all the features. Poly finish, gloss polyester. It's a roasted maple neck and fingerboard. It looks like that's a one piece. Yeah, it's not a board on top. It's got the skunk stripe in the back. Satin urethane finish. I really love these satin urethane necks. It's a skinny neck. It's a modern C, and you can feel it's a lot slimmer. Sorry, I get those two words, width and thickness, mixed up all the time. 25.5-inch scale length, 9.5-inch radius, 22 medium jumbo frets. The nut width is 1.65 inch. That's at the nut, and that's the width. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. And did some other measurements further down. You'll be able to see as well. Synthetic bone nut, mentioned that. They make them out of synthetic animals. Apparently they grow fake animals and then they take the bones from them. What's this guy talking about? 2-point synchronized tremolo with bent steel saddles. It's like synchronized swimming when they have the people doing the thing at the same time. Synchronized tremolo, same thing. Standard Fender, get out of my face. Standard Fender tuners, they're always solid. Never any issues with them. Yeah, 4-ply pickguard. I don't know if I've ever seen a 4-ply pickguard. Tortoiseshell isn't my favorite, but I think it works with this one. And now I'm a poser. Look at me posing. Is this gonna be the thumbnail? I don't think so. Who would click on that? Aged white control knobs, aged white plastic, and there you go. That's the whole guitar. And there it is. I'm going to say it's a Fender special run or a limited edition. This is 2021. It's the 75th anniversary. notice. I don't know if that plate was supposed to be the same as the front. Are they usually matching? I don't know. You let me know in the comments. Should that be matching? It kind of looks like the pink from my grandma's bathroom from the 50s, the 60s. I just made that up. I wasn't around back then. So here's my observations. This is where I throw all my pros and cons into a pile, and you can decide if it's a pro or con to you. I mentioned that it came directly from, well, not directly from Fender. I ordered it online, but they didn't open it up. They didn't do a setup. So the setup that I got was actually really good. I didn't need to adjust anything. I really liked the setup they gave it. And really lightweight. You can see on the scale there. That's always a hit and miss. You never know. The weight of this guitar is exactly what I love. Just under 8 pounds. Really, really nice. Again, great neck. These roasted maple necks, they feel different. They're like colder or something. And I don't know. It's hard to describe unless you've actually held one in your hands. A little bit snappier. Again, I don't know what that means. Just use these words for describing stuff that nobody really knows what you're saying. It's got a warmer, snappy feel to it. Pickups are great. I've always said the Player Series pickups are really good. I would have no reason to change the pickups. I know a lot of people will say like a Stratocaster can't have a humbucker. It's got to have the 3 single coils. The one interesting thing that I noticed about this after the fact was that humbucker is kind of hidden because of the pickguard. You can barely tell it's got the other pickup right here. So I thought that was cool. As is tradition with the Player Series stuff, the electronics are great. Taking a look inside, seeing what's in there. CTS pots, solid. The wiring, I didn't know the wiring for one of these guitars was so complicated. I wouldn't want to do one of these myself. If I was going to solder it, that'd be a lot of work. But who knows what I'm even saying. But yeah, the switch, the knobs, all the hardware feels solid. Solid. We looked inside. The trem block is solid. It's huge. It's a big trem block. And I'll mention this again. The trem block cavity was super clean. And I had, they used to call it a standard Stratocaster. I had a standard HSS a few years ago in a Lake Placid blue. And the one thing that amazed me about that guitar was how clean it was. I was like, oh my God, it's so clean inside this trem cavity. And I don't know why I cared, but it's the same in this one. So that's 2 for 2. Great job. Good job keeping your holes clean. Take that how you want. I gotta say one other thing too. I've had a number of Player Series guitars over the years, over the past, well, they came out in 2018, so I've opened a few, and they definitely upped the game. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say up the game. I'm gonna say Fender corrected the lack of packaging, I'd say, that was in the Player Series box. They've added more padding in the bottom. They've added a really good reinforcement for the neck and for the top. So good job. I used to be really surprised when a Player Series guitar was packaged and it had like this little flimsy cardboard thing on the top and a bag, and that was it. So they've fixed that. I'd say they've improved that, and you're seeing that right now. So good job. Maybe they took people's, maybe they had issues. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know how this stuff works. So overall, I'm going to say the Player Series, it's still Fender's best value guitars. You can buy one of these. This is pro level. You would not need to fix or replace anything in here. I mean, you could always mod the pickups, or if you didn't like the electronics or something, you can always do that. But you don't need to, is the point I'm trying to make, right? You can buy this guitar. If it has a good setup and you like the way it is, you're good. You're good to go. These are always great guitars. I love them. Price has gone up. Obviously, everything's gone up in the past year. Just doing some fancy moves around here. Pro level guitar at a fair price because prices have gone up, like I said. But that's just my opinion. Hey, if you know anything about these FSR or special run or limited edition guitars, let me know. Am I right? Is this a limited edition? Can't see them anywhere else. I didn't see them online except at Long & McQuaid, and they have many in stock. Good job. Shell pink. Also, let me know in the comments. Shell pink, yes or no? I'm going to smile for the thumbnail. I'm so happy. It's shell pink. No, but seriously, it's shell pink. Okay, as always, play guitar and have fun, and I'll see you in the next video.